Okay, so we're going to get going this morning and just take a little tap out. With the HIIT this morning, we're going to be doing around about 40 seconds, 20 seconds off. We're going to do blocks of exercise of starting with some legs. Okay, 5 exercises with the legs. Then we're going to move on to some upper body exercises, a block of 5 there. And then we're going to move on to more core and abs. And then we're going to move on to a bit of a mixture. Okay, so I'll be giving you alternatives as we go. Give me a little twist and a tap. Okay. So focus right now is just getting the body warmed up, mobilizing, activating those muscle groups. Yeah. We're going to bring the knees up to the opposite hand. Okay. And then we're going to bring the heels up to the hips. And then we're going to take the arms across the chest. So just checking in, seeing how you're feeling. We're then going to take a tap back and a reach out. So a little bit more shoulders again, but also lower legs, calf, into the Achilles a little bit, so stretching out through to the heel. Listening to your body as we go. We're then going to start to pick it up a little bit and start to jog it out. Okay, just to pick up the heart rate, start to punch it out. We're going to punch it out a little bit higher. And then to the top. So more of a press, a shoulder press. Back to your jog again, adding a leg swing. Okay. So getting those hamstrings going, into the hips, into the back. Okay, we'll step the feet out a little bit wider and just take it into a little side to side lunge here. And then as you go with that, you could reach and twist, reaching the opposite hand away. Coming back up. Little jog again, adding a little side to side movement. Light as you like. Tapping it down, so we're going to reach down. Okay, and then if you come to the back of your mat, and just stand with your feet hip distance apart and raise your arms up. Rise up onto your toes, stretch it out. Then come down through your heels, chin through chest, roll it down. Nice and slow, scooping the belly in. Then walking your hands out to the front of the mat and lift the hips high and pedal the heels up and down. Same time, pushing the floor away and dropping the head between the shoulders. And just breathe. And then take a big step with this right foot out. And then from here, you could either drop your back leg if you like, your knee down, or keep it up and reach up with this right hand. So we're going to open up here, and then we're going to thread that hand through. Inhale, open up. Thread it through. Inhale, open up. Thread it through. Breathe in to open up. Breathe out to thread. And let's do one more and reach up. And then you're going to take it back to down dog. Reset, pull the belly and lift the hips high. Then take a big step to your left leg. And then reach up. And then thread. Inhale, reach. Thread. Inhale, reach. Thread. So you're trying to get that elbow down. Also reaching the hand through. And then you're going to reach up. Looking up to the outstretched hand. Then come back to down dog. Hips high, belly strong. We'll walk the hands to your feet. Little stretch, back of body, roll it up. Restack. And then we are ready, hopefully. So, familiar exercise to start. Well, they're all familiar to you. It's going to be a squat thrust, single leg squat thrust, or mountain climber. We're going for around about 40-45 seconds, and then we'll have a 20-second rest. So get yourself ready for that. I will set the timer up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So head beyond the hands. Drive the knees in. If you don't feel like doing it fast, you can slow it down, bringing the knees in, nice and steady, yeah? Up to you. So we try to keep the hips same height as the shoulders. Keep breathing. Drive those knees in so we get that range into the hips. Breathe. Keep it going, you're nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, first exercise done. Well done. Little rest. Grab a drink if you need. Next exercise we're going to do is a squat with a calf raise, or a squat with a jump, or a combination of the two. Okay, so get yourself ready for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we squat down, we can add a jump, or squat down, add a calf raise, or combine the two. And fight your squat as deep as you can. Hips going back and down, chest staying lifted. Breathe. Swap position there. Those floorboards, they've had many a squat jump over the last couple of years. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, feeling that in the legs. Breathe. Yeah. The runner's hop is the next exercise. We do one side, a little breather, then the other side. So remember with that, you're picking the knee up, reaching down. That's the basis. You can add a hop to it. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Knee up. Tap. Add a jump if you like. You don't have to. Keep focused. Drive that knee up. Reaching down, reaching away. Breathing. Working from your center. Keeping good form. So that's standing leg, taking that work and into the hip. Breathe. As dynamic as you can. Keep it going, nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it up, 20 seconds. Get some breath, grab a drink. So keeping good form in this, trying to make sure that the knee and ankle are aligned. Okay. Here we go. Other leg. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knee comes up. Reach it down. So keeping the best form you can. biggest range that you can. Checking in with your body. Driving that knee up. Reaching back. Standing leg strong. Stay with the breath, don't hold the breath. Work from your center. Come on, let's go. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. We've got one more. Okay. So this is jump in, jump out, nice and easy. So you start from the center, jump out, touch the floor, jump in. Okay. If you don't want to jump, you could step out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Again, as deep into that squat as you can, maybe trying to get the flat of the hand down. You don't want to do that, we can do a half star, stepping out to the side. So, squatting down deep, tapping the floor. You can also reach the other hand away. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it up. Okay, good stuff. Next exercise, we're starting some upper body, arms, etc. We're going to do some dips. We're going to do a little leg kick and dip down. So you'll be doing this on your mat. Fingertips facing forwards. And you come up and you kick and you dip. You lift and you dip. If you don't fancy that, you don't have to do the kick. You can also do this on a chair, sofa. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to kick up, dip down. Kick up, dip down. Keep the chest lifted, hips lifted. Breathe. Elbows, fingertips aligned. Keep the hips lifted, keep the chest lifted, keep keeping the legs up. Pressing up. You're nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it up. You can stay where you are or get up, whatever you want to do. Get a little breather. Okay. Next one we're going to do is we're going to do like a Superman on the floor and then push up to a press up. So it's like this. We come down onto our bellies. We start on the floor. And we reach out. Come back. Push up. That is 1. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Down on your belly. Reach arms and legs away. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. Push up, keeping the body like a plank. Breathe. So when you push up to that press up, abs are on, thighs are on. Breathe. Nice and wide with those hands. As wide as you like. They could be with the mat or wider. Reach, fingertips from toes, work from the center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it up. Get some breath. Okay. From here, we're going to be rolling onto our back. We did these last week thing. We did some supine press ups. Okay, so we start in this position on our backs with the elbows level with the shoulders, and we lift the chest Let me press through the arms, okay? I'm gonna get as much of that spine up and off the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I'm breathing in to lower, breathing out to lift. And it's not just the chin. You're going to feel that into your abdominals as well. Concentrate on really working through the arms. You're feeling that into the shoulders. In breath down, exhale, press. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we are rolling round onto your front. Okay, a little bit more back extension work here. Okay, so we're going to be lifting the legs, kicking the legs whilst pressing. Okay, pressing out with the arms. If you don't like that, you could do arms out and lift opposite limbs. Okay, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm kicking my legs, pressing out, trying not to strain the neck. You don't have to kick the legs. Breathe out to press, in to return. Keep the neck long, don't strain the neck. Keep the elbows high. Breathe. You can keep kicking those legs if you like. Kick from your hips. Keep it going. Nearly there. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it up. Okay, we've got one more exercise in this little block. Okay, we're going to do some diver push-ups, or basically you dive down from your down dog, go to your up dog, come back. Get ready. Setting up and down dog. 3, 2, 1. Dip to up. Push back to down. Dip through to up. Push back. Dip through to up. So full range here. Lift the chest in the up dog. Send the hips back in the down dog. Try to keep the body hovering off the floor. If that feels too much, then you drop the knees down. So we dip down and we lift. Last one. Okay, well done. Rest it up. Okay, we are on to our next block. Next block is going to be core stuff. We're doing some V-sits. Haven't done this for a while since I did my coccyx in. Give it a go today on my nice double padded mat. With your V-sits, you can choose to do those double legs, single legs, okay, or bending the legs. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So good form. Single legs, double legs, bending the knees, whatever works for you. Started off well. Big reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're tough. Get some breath. Okay, so we're on to some side plank work. All right, so we're going to be Elbows, we can bend the bottom leg or straighten it. So you can either be here or here. And from here, we're going to dip and lift. So bend the bottom leg where you need. Get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1. Top hand, you could lift it up. You could bring it down. Lift it up. Following the hand. You could place it on your hip. So I'm tapping it down, then following it up. Keeping the hips lifted. Keeping the lower waist lifted. Stay with the breath. Finding that range in your body. Working with the breath. Lower waist lifting. Hips lifting. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest it up. Spin it round. You got to do the other side. Okay. So get a little breather. Take yourself up. So you're either going to have bending the bottom leg or you're keeping it straight. And the elbow is under the shoulder. Get yourself ready. 3, 2, lift those hips. 1. So as I dip, I'm tapping down and lifting up. I'm taking an out breath to tap, in breath to lift. Really lifting the lower waist, pulling that in all the time, and then lifting the hips. Focus on the hip lift, not on the shoulders. Everything tight in through your center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it up. Okay, good stuff. Grab a drink. We're staying down. We're going to be doing some planks. So set yourself up for some low planks on those forearms. All right. And we're going to bring the knees in. Let's go. Tucking. Trying to keep the hips as low as you can. Don't like that on the forearms. Do that on the hands. High plank. Keep the hips dipped as low as you can. Take those knees out wide. Maybe try to get them a bit wider. And as high up as you can. Keep breathing, nice and wide with those knees. Right out to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it up. All right. We've got one more exercise in our core abdominals. Resting on your elbows. Setting up, tucking in, press. Here we go. So you can do this with double legs or singles. I'm going to switch that to long legs, up and down. Or you can bend the knees and do some toe taps. Try to relax the neck. I'm going to switch that to crisscross. Keep breathing. I'm going to switch that to round the world, circles. You can change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little bit longer. Okay, good stuff. Grab a drink. All right, we're into our last block, our mix. All right, that's going to start with some side to side runs. Yeah. Okay. Breathe. Get ready. Side to side runs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We did it in the warm-up. Now we're doing it for real. So let's go quick, fast and light as you can. Maybe you can walk it out. Or if you're not liking it, maybe you just bring your knees up to your elbows on the spot. Or you could do slow squats, walking along squat, long squat. Keep it light, keep it fast, keep it real. Come on, let's go. Tapping it out. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Rest it up, grab a drink. So this next one, we're gonna do a jump, squat, and then run back on your mat. You don't have to do a jump, you could do a step. You could step out twice, run it back, or you're gonna do jump, run it back. Get ready, 3, 2, 1. Use those arms, that lift, deep into your squat. I'm liking this double madness I've got going on. Using those arms, like you're doing a broad jump. Trying to get to the end of your mat. You've got to get height to get that length. Nearly there. Three, 2, 1. Coming back. Whew. All right, hope you survived that. Next exercise. We are going to do press up with rotation. So you press up, you reach to the side. You choose your press up, knees or not. Ready, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So head well beyond the hands, chest down, eyes are on. Breathe. Breath down, exhale, push. Finding that range in the rotation as well. Opening up. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it up. All right. Well done. So our next one, we're going to do a little tabletop and leg kicks. All right. So before we did a dip with leg kicks, this time we're just staying up in the tabletop. Okay. So fingers facing forwards. Lift the hips high. One leg. Let's go. We're going. Hips are lifted. Lift the chest. Press the floor away. Breathe. Switching legs. Reset. And switch. So every time we switch legs, reset. Lifting the hips high. Nice and high with those legs. If it's too much long, straight leg, then toe tap. We're switching again. Reset. Chest lifting, hips lifting. Breathing. We're going to change legs again. Last time. Lift the hips, reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, rest it up. We've only got a couple to go. Breathe. Okay, in fact, we've only got one to go. Yeah? All right, and you know what it is. It's burpees. All right, so make this your best set of burpees ever. All right, so starting at the front of your mat. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come down to press up. Jumping up. You don't have to press up. You don't have to jump. If you really go for it, you could do a tuck jump when you come up. Let's go, come on. This is it. Nearly there. Come on. Push it through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. Walk it out. Breathe. Okay. So another HIIT together. So we did 20 exercises, blocks of 5, starting with more leg cardio work, then into more upper body, and then into more core, and then finishing off with a bit of a mixture. Heel kick very lightly. Breathe. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Knees coming up. Again, lightly. Gradually feeling that heart rate coming back down towards a steady state. Take the feet out a little bit wider, toes in, heels out. Just gently fold it down. See how that feels for your body. Tracking the hands down your legs. And breathe. Make sure you're not just resting on your heels, so shift that weight through. Maybe just a little bit side to side. Take your right hand down, directly underneath your forehead. Push the floor away and reach your left hand up. And breathe. And then switch your left hand down. Breathe. Come back, tuck the head, and roll it up. All right, so we are going to come to the floor now. So let's stand at the back of your mat. Feet hip distance apart, good posture, and chin to chest, roll down through your spine. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Once you get down, your hands can either rest on the legs or the feet or the floor, and you start bending your knees. Bend and stretch, bend and stretch. You're going to bend that right leg and take your left hand up to the ceiling. And then you're going to switch. Bend your left, reach up with your right. Then we come back and walk the hands out. And we go to downward dog. Send the shoulders away from the ears. Pedal the heels up and down. And open up the shoulders. Lengthen the spine. And all the way down through the back of the body. Come down to the knees. Stretch it back into a child's posture. Keep reaching those hands away. Maybe looking forward and then dipping the chin down. You're going to walk your hands round to the right in your child's pose. Walk your hands round to the left. You're going to come up to a high kneeling and step your right foot to the right side of the mat. And then sink it down. So focusing on getting this stretch into the hip flexor on that back leg. And breathe. Let's take your left hand down opposite your right foot and push into that right leg and let the foot roll out, looking over the right shoulder as you do. Bringing that foot back to flat, reaching the hand down behind and maybe kicking the back foot up if it will have it. Otherwise, just keep reaching round. Breathe. Opening up. Releasing and taking a stretch with the hamstrings of the front leg, toes up, heels away. Breathe. Then come back with that knee and then stepping your left foot forwards, sending the right knee away. So firstly, getting a stretch into the hip flexor there, then the right hand down to the floor, then press the inside of the left leg. Look over that left shoulder. Bring the foot back to flat, reach the hand behind and down, maybe kick up the back foot. Twist, reach, open, breathe. Then release and straighten out through the left leg. Lift the toes up. Draw the chest down and over your thigh. Feeling that stretch into the hamstrings of that front leg. So we're going to release and we're going to come round onto your back. Okay. So just reset here. Feet hip distance. Peel your spine up. Reach towards your feet. If you can, you get hold of those ankles. Lift the hips high, squeeze through the inner thighs, lift the chest. Otherwise, interlace your fingers. Keep the inner thighs working strongly, like you're holding something between the knees. Hips lifted high. And then release down. And hug your knees in. Imprint that spine, then place the left foot on the floor. Take the right foot on top of that left thigh. Maybe pull the heel up towards the crease of the left hip as you press the inside of that right knee. And then more, lifting the left leg up, reaching through the window of that right leg and pulling the back of that left knee. Head could be up or down into your figure of four stretch here. Keep pulling in, or you can place that left foot on the wall or something. Breathe. Keep pulling in, feeling that stretch into that right hip, switching legs, right foot down, left foot up. As far up as you can with that heel towards crease of left hip, press the inside of the left knee. And then maybe reaching through and pulling. Head could be up or down. The focus of the stretch is into the hips, so don't stress the knee. See what's working for you. And breathing. Pulling in, open up. And then releasing. Take your feet together. Let your knees drop out. So we'll do a bit of a butterfly stretch here for adductors in our thighs. And just take some breath, maybe hands to the lower ribs. If you want a good stretch and strength, you can always join us this evening for yoga, 6:30. I'll be zooming that. Or Pilates at 5:30. So if any of that takes your fancy, give us a shout and I'll drop you the link. Breathe. So bring the knees to the chest and then take the knees to one side with the arms out. And then switch to the other side. Then Come back to the center and roll up. Come round onto your hands and knees. So set hands on the shoulders, knees under hips. Pull the belly and look up, send the tailbone away, arch the spine, take an in-breath. Tuck the tailbone under, scoop the belly around the back, separate the shoulder blades, finish with the chin tucking in on the out breath, in breath away. Exhale into cat. In breath away. Exhale cat. And one more, in breath away. And exhale cat. From here, tuck your toes, then reach your hands out. Come up to your down dog. The hips high, open the shoulders. Breathe. Walk your hands to your feet. Keep your head down. Roll it up nice and slowly, with the head being the last thing. So coming back round, taking the hands behind the head, drawing the elbows back and taking a little side bend there, looking up to that opposite elbow. And then switch, keep the elbows back and then side bend. From here, take hold of one elbow and take it into a tricep stretch. Working the hands down between the shoulder blades. And switch. Then sweep those hands behind and interlace your fingers, or if that's not happening, place them on the small of your back. Whilst you're reaching those arms away, then let's turn the head one side and then the other. And then sweep them forwards and interlace your fingers. Separate your shoulder blades. Breathe. Then just take the hands around, follow them as far as you can. And then switch. Release. Just take one foot up for a quad stretch. If you need to hold on to something, do